What's going on, everyone? DSP here, and today is June 7th, 2011. Welcome to Release Day Unboxing, and today is a gigantic day for gamers. Many things are happening. E3 is currently going on. They're announcing all kinds of stuff about new games for the Kinect, and the new PlayStation Portable now has a name, and the new Nintendo console was announced and named, and they showed the new controller that looks like a fucking iPad that's gonna break in 2 seconds. But anyway, we are here to look at today's retail releases, of which there are 3. Well, actually there were 4, okay? One of them I skipped. I had to skip it. It was Operation Flashpoint Red River. I didn't get it because, excuse me. It just does not seem very good. It seems like a very generic FPS. There's some other stuff coming out this week that I would much rather play. And in addition to these 3 retail releases, I would like to add that Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition is available as a DLC on Xbox Live, and will also be available on PlayStation Network very shortly. So that is another release I will be playing this week. But for retail releases, let's take a look at what I picked up today, okay? First of all, inFAMOUS 2, and unfortunately I was not able to get my hands on the Hero Edition. The problem was I completely forgot to reserve the games for the month of June, and so last week when I picked up Hunted Demon's Forge at my local GameStop, I did all the reserves for June, but it was only a week away, and they said, sorry, we can't get you a Hero Edition, it's too close. And so right now they have one left of some guy who didn't pick it up yet, and they said that if the guy doesn't pick it up in a day or two, they'll actually call me or email me and let me know, and they might even let me, pick it up and trade this one in. We'll see what happens, because, I spend so much money on games, it would make sense that they do something for me for that. But anyway, inFAMOUS 2, here it is, and as you can see, it says right on the cover, you get early access to the Uncharted 3 multiplayer beta. Now, I'm not sure if that means you could do it immediately, or if it's going to be at a later date. I'll actually show you, but anyway, there's the back cover. The beast is coming, prepare, yada yada yada, very nice. So we open it up, you got your game disc, and you've got your voucher for the multiplayer beta, and I can actually show you this because they're smart. They cover up the code so that, it's not like you can steal my code. But it doesn't have a date on here, and it doesn't have a website to say where to check to see where to play it. I'm thinking maybe this is live now. It might actually be live, the multiplayer beta. I'm not sure, and obviously I'm not going to have time to check it out for quite a while because I have so many games to play, but I am going to check this out. So here it is, inFAMOUS 2. As they usually do with some PlayStation games, you've got a cool color background there in your case, which I really enjoy when they do that. Here's your instruction booklet. Here's Cole with a fucking cattle prod or some shit. And, pretty standard instruction book, basic instructions, explains the pause menu, blah blah blah, and then it's over. It's pretty short and sweet. But because I pre-ordered this at GameStop, okay, I'm getting some exclusive content. Let me get my code here and read it. It says I will get the lightning hook, whatever the fuck that is. So I'm getting a lightning hook for entering a code that I got for pre-ordering that at GameStop. So that's inFAMOUS 2. Up next is Red Faction Armageddon, which I got for Xbox 360. And this also comes with some exclusive content, as I will show you. But from what people have been saying, this game is a lot more linear than Red Faction Guerrilla was. It's a linear game. However, the whole destruction and reconstruction dynamic is revamped, retooled, and way better than it was in Guerrilla. So I guess it remains to be seen. We'll see how it goes and how the game plays out. But yeah, you get 2 exclusives with this game, okay? And I can't show you the codes, obviously, but there's a Ruin mode, which I have no idea what the hell Ruin mode is, but I get that. And then also I got a code for Saints Row the Third to be able to actually make my own character before the game comes out, and then when the game comes out, I can play as that character in the game. I think that's pretty neat. So those are the 2 exclusives you get with this game. And there's your game disc. Here's your instruction booklet. An ad for Space Marine, Warhammer Space Marine, sorry. And explaining all the weapons. The sledgehammer is back, which is pretty cool. They call it the Maul now. And they're showing different enemy types and yada yada. It's actually a pretty good instruction booklet. It's got some detail to it. Okay. So that's that. And then last, and probably least, Green Lantern Rise of the Manhunters. And I had to get this game because it's starring, that's right, Ryan Reynolds actually did the voice acting for the game. And you can't go wrong when Ryan Reynolds does voice acting. Anyway, a really weird thing about this game, it said on the front of it, okay, on the packaging, includes 3D glasses that will work with any TV. And I said to myself, what? If you don't have a 3D TV, how would you use 3D glasses? Then I actually opened the package, and wait till you see what I found. You've got to be shitting me. They're using the technology from the 1970s to put 3D into this game. So let me get this straight. I can either play this game in full color, at full graphical settings, or I can watch it in green and fucking red so I can see fake 3D. I think I'll do that. Oh my god, it's so pathetic. Like, why did they make a 3D capability for this game that uses the ancient fucking 3D technology that no one liked to begin with? Like, that is ridiculous. So I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's a gimmick that they think that kids will buy it or something. I don't know. But anyway, that was pretty funny. And you can look like a total fucking douchebag while you're playing the game if you're wearing these fucking things. But anyway, everyone pays kids' price at Six Flags. Oh, that's fucking exciting. Get that shit out of here. So here you go. Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters. There's your disc. Here's your very, very exciting game manual, which explains how the 3D works, shows you the controller layout, and then gives you 4 pages of licensing agreements, ads, and notes, and it's done. Oh shit, they've got Green Lantern action figures. I don't want them. But anyway, that's Green Lantern Rise of the Manhunters. And yeah, that's probably the one I'll be playing last this week. No surprise to anyone that I'll be starting inFAMOUS 2 today on DSPGaming, and then later today I'm going to try out Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition on DSP Street Fighter. Once I beat the campaign of inFAMOUS 2, I'm going to move on to Red Faction Armageddon. Then we'll see, you know, how long along the week is, and probably go from there. Tomorrow, John Rambo might be coming over actually, so we might actually play some Arcade Edition together as like a, you know, an offline, hands-on of the game, first impressions and such, and then, you know, I'll resume my normal gaming schedule. Oh, there is one more thing I want to show everyone. Because I got it, inFAMOUS 2 at GameStop, I got a fucking giant, well, it's not giant, but it's a full-color Cole McGrath poster, inFAMOUS 2, which is pretty neat. I might get one of those poster plexi things to put this in and hang it, because it's a really nice quality poster, good art, very nicely done. So that's a cool bonus for getting the game at GameStop and pre-ordering there. So, alright, that's it for release day unboxing. It's going to be a jam-packed week full of content. I fully expect that I'm going to be super fucking busy the entire week. And I really hope that you enjoy all the content that'll be coming out. And keep in mind, this month is an insane month because basically it's keeping up. There's going to be crazy amounts of releases every single week. Next week, you got Duke Nukem Forever, you got Alice Madness Returns, you've got, I can't fucking see the calendar, oh, Transformers, and I think there's maybe another game coming out that day. So every week, 3 to 4 major releases. It's going to be a crazy month. So, alright, I'm DSP, hope you enjoyed the unboxing, and now on to inFAMOUS 2.